Hello traders, the title of the video is how to use the predictive fractal patterns to improve technical analysis. The financial instrument that we are analyzing today is the British pound US dollar, and I'm on the hourly time frame. We have on this chart what we call a predictive fractal pattern. For traders that are very new to that topic, they should go to www.dayprotraders.com. I am the only one that is talking about it more and more, about the predictive fractal pattern trading. That has nothing to do with the fractals that everybody else is talking about candlestick fractal pattern. No, talking about predictive fractal pattern. We are talking about Mr. Benoit Mandelbrot fractal pattern that has been applied in the financial market to forecast the next price move. A price structure is in place on one time frame, and now we are using that pattern on another time frame we are using that pattern to forecast the next price action on another time frame. So I explained it before. I recorded a video about it. I will not go back again and do the same thing here. We're going to do today, all right, what we call how to use it, all right, to improve technical analysis. So will you agree with me that we have an inverted head and shoulder pattern here? This is the head here. This is the left hand side shoulder. This is the right hand side shoulder. Feel free to disagree, all right? Sometimes they may say, you see, in fact, this one here. Yes, there are multiple here, but I don't want to confuse you. All right, so you may sometimes may say, yes, this one, I agree with this one. But sometimes the pattern can be a little bit messy. This one example here, as I explained to you. If I use my measuring stick, if you do not know about how to properly, practically how to trade the inverted head and shoulder chart pattern, go to www.stochastic-market.com, pull out the web page about the inverted head and shoulder chart pattern. All right, so here to the neckline, okay, of that inverted head and shoulder chart pattern. We project it to the neckline. What did I say to trade? No financial instrument goes up or down for no reason. It's always headed to a specific target level. This is a market stable data, a market principle. Did they take profit there? Yes. Why? Because it's a market principle. There is a target there. The price reaching the target, now it's pulling back. Okay? There was a midpoint target somewhere there. Did people take profit? Yes. Here. All right. So if you look at the small line, those who are looking at this one here say, Joe, how about this one? So here, and if that I show you project up, where is the target? Right there. Did people take profit there? Yes. This one here. Right, breaks above that target, and it come back and retest it here. Do you see that? So if you did pay attention to the smaller one and the bigger one, you'll know why the price was so desperate to return that top there. Enough for me, blah, blah, blah. So do you agree we have a bigger inverted head and shoulder chart pattern, and now here it is. But that inverted head and shoulder chart pattern is a pattern that has been formed already. All right? This is a recent one on the hourly time frame. But on a daily chart, that pattern has been in place for some time. Here it is. Can you see a gigantic inverted head and shoulder chart pattern that looks similar to the one that we are looking at on the hourly time frame? Now, when we are talking about predictive fractal pattern trading, you need to use your eyes all the time. You need to train your eyes. You may say, Joe, how do I do that? By practicing. That's the only way you're going to get there. All right? And you'll be amazed by yourself. Over the time, you will learn it and you will master it. All right? There's no other way you're going to learn it, okay? So we really agree that this is a gigantic inverted head and shoulder chart pattern here. So this is the head, this is the left hand side shoulder, this is the right hand side shoulder, that's a tail. Or you may say all the way here. You see the long tail piercing through a key level. All right, agree? So if we consider this, right, using a conservative measurement, like we have done it on the hourly time frame, you will agree that this pattern was in place because before the recent one on the hourly time frame. So we can say that the pattern on the hourly time frame is a predictive fractal pattern. This pattern here is a predictive fractal pattern because it's copying itself and pasting itself on different time frames. There are many ways that we use the predictive fractal pattern. And I call myself the master of the predictive fractal pattern. Do you agree or disagree? Or I know you will disagree. All right, I'm not surprised. But I am. Now, just to make you laugh a bit, okay? Okay? So now if you project the measuring stick, you see this one here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to divide it into two, because when we project, you see it's going into the sky, yes or no? Up there in the sky, yes or no? So what I'm going to do, because it's too long, all right? So I'm going to divide it into two, roughly. I'll consider this as half of it. You see that? Something like that. I can use a Fibonacci retracement tool, but I want to do it roughly, okay? So they like me to do it roughly. Okay, now, hold on. It's something like this, okay? If you call this half of it, okay? Everybody agrees, all right? When we project it out, our target, yes, it is there. It's also going a little bit into the sky. Can you see that? We'll put it at the neckline there. So it's not here, the end of it. It's a little bit more than that. Just a little bit inside there. Can you see that? So, with now, how to use it. Okay, now that's what I'm trying to show you. Stay with me, please. So, on the hourly time frame, you see, a pattern that was already established on the daily chart now has copied itself and pasted itself on the hourly time frame. How do I find out? Because I keep my eyes open. I train my eye to spot them. I see it. I know it. It's there. Now, on the hourly time frame, that pattern is completed. The price hit the target. So you see the structure here that went to hit the target. We can use that as a predictive fractal pattern because it's already happened on the hourly time frame, but it didn't happen here on the daily chart. So we can say that because of what we are seeing now on the hourly time frame, there is a high chance that the British pound US dollar will also hit the target on the daily chart with a similar structure to this one that has happened on the hourly time frame. Now, I have a warning. The price does not have to fulfill our expectation. The forecast is an expectation. The price may not do exactly the same thing like it did on the hourly time frame. The price may not even hit the target on the daily chart. But because of what has been happening over the year, sometimes the price will fully confirm the forecast. Sometimes the price will partially confirm the forecast. Sometimes the price will invalidate the forecast. Sometimes we will have what we call a zero confirmation of the forecast. So there are 4 ways that the price will confirm an linear wave forecast. There are 4 ways that the price will confirm a predictive fractal pattern price forecast. Sometimes it will fully confirm it, sometimes it will partially confirm it, sometimes it will invalidate it, sometimes it will give us a zero confirmation. So talking about zero confirmation, it means that it will not confirm it one bit at all. Now, talking about invalid confirmation, it means that it will confirm it for a while and then it will deny it completely. Or sometimes it will partially confirm it, which means this expectation, the price may confirm only part of it on the daily chart as we are seeing it. Sometimes it will do exactly. Sometimes you will see it's like a magic. I don't want to use that word, it's not good. Or sometimes it will do it on the dot. Sometimes it will do it fully, but with a little bit of difference. So the exercise that we are doing, these are usually a lot of computers are able to recognize the predictive fractal pattern. It's happening all the time. They talk about pattern recognition software out there that are capable to spot those patterns. All right, but you can train your eyes to spot them and work with them. So this is the section that we have. The first focus is that there is a high chance that on a daily chart the British pound will hit the target. But that remains to be seen. It may not. But on the hourly time frame, it has done it yet. Okay. And if it hit the target on the hourly time frame, there's a high chance that it will pull back a bit like this, similar like this. So right now, what one needs to do is to take a snapshot of the screen. So you may, every day, if you see a new information here, you may come and take a snapshot of the hourly time frame, because what you are doing, you are collecting data, patterns that you want to use in the future as a structure to forecast what is likely to happen on the daily chart. But as I said before, do not use it as an exact science. Use it as a guide. All you are doing is say, okay, it may not, okay? And if he is doing it, you know what is likely to take place. But you don't want to be too enthusiastic or too naive and just jump on it, throw money on it, only to come back and mark the video down and say, oh, I had enough, George, I'll never watch your video anymore. No, that's not the best way. All right, that's not the best way, all right? Okay, so that price pull back, you see it went up, pull back, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to hit the target. Yes or no? That's 1, 2. And then when it was going 3, it went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. Yes or no? All right, and then pull back again, and then went up. Yes or no? All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So with what we have seen of the hourly time frame, talking about predictive fractal pattern trading, we now saying that, all right, there is, now it breaks a bow, okay, you see here, it breaks a bow, the neckline, okay, you see it pull back, yeah, you see it pull back, now it breaks it. So now, okay, you can start counting from here, say 1, 2, and then you say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Will you do it? But the most important thing is that you're going to be giving priority to bullish signal above the neckline. That's what you are looking at. That's the most important thing. Knowing that the price will not go up to hit the target in a straight line, but it will, okay? It has a high chance to hit the target. And all you need to concentrate on is to look for bullish trading setup on the edge of a trend line, on the edge of a pitchfork tool, mapping out a chart and looking for best trading opportunity on the edge where you can, okay, participate in the price move. So one thing one can do, for instance, here, one can place the pitchfork tool like this. The pitchfork tool will determine the possible path that the price will take, because we are expecting it to go up. This pitchfork tool now is like a light, so to speak, a light on our path as a technical traders. You see, you understand why this price found a resistance here on a daily chart? Because of a hot spot trading zone, which is the intersection between that horizontal key level 13361 and the median line of the pitchfork tool. Are you trading? Are you still trading blindly, or are you trading now with your eyes wide open? You have to, or you have to. You have to understand what is taking place. Are you drawing a median line of the lower half of the pitchfork tool, and also the median line of the upper half of the pitchfork tool? I don't want to draw it today. There's a median line. That's why this tail is here. So talking about eye wide open, you're looking at the chart, you understand why this is happening, why it got that long tail there, why this one, why it got long shadow here, why this one got long tail here, because of the median line of the lower half of the pitchfork tool. And you understand, now we are talking about, am I talking too much today? So you draw that pitchfork tool, you draw all the key, you see resistance, you see the pink line here, 1, 3, 4, 3, 4, very important resistance level. There was one also somewhere here. There are other, draw them all on the monthly chart, all right? This one, all these lines, draw them. You see how many lines I got on my chart? You see? I leave them there. It's my chart. It's messy, but I know what's happening here. Okay. What? So no, the resistance there. Right? So just map out your chart and look for trading setup around key level. We don't want to stray away from the main topic today, which means, all right, how to use the predictive fractal pattern to improve technical trading. So we are not using the predictive fractal pattern, okay, as an exact science. We are using it to help our technical trading. How? A pattern that is a predictive fractal pattern is likely to copy itself or duplicate itself on various time frames at a different level, all right? And when we see that, we recognize it, we can take advantage of it. Sometimes the pattern may be formed on a lower time frame before it will happen on the higher time frame. Sometimes the pattern may be formed on a higher time frame first before repeating itself on the lower time frame. Now, what has happened here is that the wider inverted head and shoulder chart pattern was formed on the daily chart before the most recent one on the hourly time frame. That structure now on the hourly time frame, the price has hit its target, which means now the hourly time frame, talking about the target, the hourly time frame is ahead of the month of the daily chart. We are using now the structure of the hourly time frame to forecast the next move on the daily chart. You see, we are going up and down using the structure. But the warning that I gave to traders is that you don't want to use it as an exact sign. You don't want to use it like a little chart. You don't want to be carried away. You don't want to throw money at it. At the end of the day, the forecast is an expectation. One must use a different time frame trading method to trade it. You are looking for trading setup, like now the British part. I recorded a video about it recently. Talking about American people should be buying the pound, blah, 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 but this is not an advice, okay? It's at a 2-4 forex trader. You to tell a video about George Soros, all right? Check it out. Okay, so at this stage, one is giving priority to bullish signal above the neckline at 13144. Break above, retest, break below, retest. Map out your charts, okay, and look for bullish trading setup, and then implement a top-down trading method without assuming anything. The price can turn around here and start coming down because we are talking about a British pound. There are decisions that have been made talking about the Brexit, right? That can change the structure of everything that we are discussing here. So don't be surprised a few days later you come back and say, George, what were you talking about? There is no predictive fractal pattern. The price come back down here. It may fully confirm it, all right? It may partially confirm it. It may invalidate it, or we may have what we call a zero confirmation, which means something completely unexpected, okay? The price will print it out. What are you going to do about that? That is the question, okay? So if it starts coming down, the common settler will be broken. Just flow with the price without assuming anything. If it's confirming the forecast, then good. The most powerful market forecast tool is the predictive fractal pattern. Apart from the predictive fractal pattern, we have the area wave pattern, the 13 specific area wave pattern. So at the 2-4 Elliott Wave YouTube channel, and also at the 2-4 www.24elliottwave.com, I'm talking about the Elliott Wave forecast. At dayprotraders.com and also at the dayprotraders YouTube channel, I'm talking about the predictive fractal pattern of Mr. Benoit Mandelbrot. So if you are interested in the topic of the predictive fractal pattern, subscribe to DayProTrader YouTube channel and also subscribe to our website, dayprotraders.com. All right. I will be recording more tutorials in the future to open the eyes of traders about, okay, how to use the predictive fractal pattern to improve a technical analysis. I hope you will find this video useful and will put into use to improve, okay, your technical analysis. Until the next time, enjoy yourself and be very happy. We are the TSTW24 traders talking about how to use the predictive fractal patterns to improve a technical analysis. If this video has been truly useful to you, please let us know by giving us your beautiful thumbs up. If you dislike it, please mark it down. However, if you think this is an essential tutorial, feel free to share with your friend on Google+, Twitter, Facebook, and Tumblr. Sometime I'm posting video first on Facebook. My Facebook page is stochastic-macd. Follow us also on Facebook. My YouTube channel, talking about predictive fractal pattern, as I said before, is The Pro Traders. Subscribe to our YouTube channel today and be sure to click on the notification bell so anytime we record a new video, you will be the first person to be notified. If you want to learn more about the predictive fractal pattern, go to www.theprotrader.com and pull out the web page that we title Predictive Fractal Pattern. Before I wrap it up, I would like to inform traders that the topic of the predictive fractal pattern market forecast is not easy. It's an advanced technical trading. However, one can learn it and master it. The best approach, as you watch this video today, is to use a demo account, start practicing. As I told you before, you want to train your eye, and the only way that you'll get there is by practice. Use a demo account. It's a very exciting topic. Sometimes I see it, I record video like this, to then come and mark it down, and slowly by gradually, the price will confirm everything. But it's a difficult and challenging topic. I recommend to try to give it a time, use a demo account, practice until you master it before throwing money at it. Well, this is very, very important. Happy trading to you all, and I will speak to you soon. Thank you for watching.